Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Mail delivery often faces issues like delays, incorrect or lost mail due to manual sorting errors, and inefficient routes. All this reduces reliability and increases customer dissatisfaction. The answer lies in using technology and optimizing resources. This is exactly what the winning team of SIH did. Let's get to know more about the solution to the mailing problem. Welcome to the studio, guys. How are you doing?
Very well, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. So good to see you all. So let's begin by knowing a bit about you. So please introduce yourself, who you are and what you do.
So I am Swayam Prabha, and I was the team leader of the team traveling postman, and I basically was the coordinator and the main logical thinking, and we also contributed in several ways based on the tech stack and the solution approach that we can come to.
Hello, sir. I am Yanshika Shivani, a third year student at IIT Pune, and my role was basically looking after the UI UX of the website that we built, and also in the front end part.
Okay, great.
Hi, sir. I am Tanmay Khandelwal. We together formulated the centralized solution for our problem, and my specific role was to handle the backend part and understanding the database schema of the project.
Okay, Tanmay, welcome. And
Hi sir, I am received as a third year undergrad student from IIT Pune. My role was of integrating the front end with the back end and connecting the back end and the database. Yes.
okay, great. Good to know all about you guys. Now let's know about the problem. Please explain to us what the problem was and why this problem is so grave and how is it affecting us in our daily lives.
Sure, sir. So, as we also discussed with some of the India Post members that visited at this ACITE centers, and the main problem that we discussed was related to the efficient and the timely deliveries of the post, and because several important things are also delivered by India Post, and they need to be delivered on time, and also the safety of the product needs to be maintained. So the main problem that India Post faced was the lack of the database in of the cities, of the routes, and also monitoring the where the product is right now and whether it is secure on its own route or not. So the main problem statement that we faced was the transmission of the parcel starting from the sorting hub of the source to the sorting hub of the destination, and also ensuring safety in between the route, so that in case if any disaster or any accident is occurring on the route, it can efficiently be transmitted or rerouted through another route. So that was the main problem statement that we have faced, and it was across different modes also, because India Post also transmits the packages via waterways, railways, roadways, and airways. So in order to efficiently communicate between all the four and ensuring the safety was the main problem.
Yes, of course, the problem is certainly grave because India Post definitely handles a lot of documents which are not only sensitive but very important ones. Usually, things like passports and driving licenses and, all those very important official government documents that we use are transported through India Post channels and many other kind of documents. So definitely their system has to be really impeccable and you can say also very, time efficient, which was certainly required to be sorted. So good that you worked on this problem. Now let us try to understand what you thought of as per solution, like what can be done about all this.
So as per the logical part, first we thought of starting with one mode, because in communicating within all the modes, it's like waterways, railways, and airways, it was a difficult choice because from a city to city there are different modes of transportation. So first we logically thought of one particular mode of transportation, and then I'd like to ask Tanmay Khandelwal and talk about how we selected the cities, how we created the safe nodes, and how the route was calculated.
So basically, we identified different factors which are affecting the route optimization. Basically, we are targeting the efficiency, increase the efficiency of reaching to the sorting destination sorting hub. So we identified different factors. There were different modes that we can target. There were safety of those nodes, like the safety can be influenced by the weather conditions of that place and the weather conditions of that route. There were cost factors on which route, at varying route, cost may vary. There were fuel efficiencies that we took into account, and there were past learning data. Like at time of certain festivities, it might be possible that some of the route may be too congested or too traffic oriented, which so the some routes might be an optimized route at certain times of the year and might not be at the other. So yeah, so we basically try to integrate all of these factors in our solution to reach on a centralized solution. We basically divide routes into various nodes. These nodes are basically cities that we encounter in between the paths, and we applied basic data structures and algorithms to find from node to node what's the best way out to reach there. And at every node, we analyze that if that node is safe, we analyze the safety of that node by considering those factors that I explained, like weather and all of those things, like any natural calamity can occur at that node, which might make that unsafe. So yeah, we kept that into account and basically tried to provide an optimized path from source to destination through our method. Yeah.
Okay, so this was like optimizing the various, medium of, you can say, transportations. So how does the system work? So can we, have a look at the flow of the entire system that you created?
Sure, sir. I'd like to present our solution, and it definitely shows a flow of how we define the logic of our problem solution, and also how our website that we were going to build work.
Okay, let's understand through this presentation of yours.
These were the objectives that we discussed about a problem statement and all. So moving on to a solution, I would like to say that, see, the first technique, that self-learning, and the second part was a real-time data analysis. So the self-learning part was basically a machine learning trained model, and it was all based on the past data, because we need to decide a particular optimized route based on the past data as well. And also, when a particular situation arises in the current scenario, it must be optimized on real-time basis. So we define two main modes, not modes, but two main characteristics that will define our solution. So this was the main part, the self-learning and the real-time data analysis. And so moving on, the flow of our solution was, see, the first declaration of the safety nodes. First, we declared the safety nodes, which were, the mostly connected cities, so that if a particular calamity arises, we can easily divert the transmission to another route from that particular city. And also, after declaring these nodes, we calculated a particular optimized route based on our past data and what the current scenario is of all the nodes on that route. And after that, once a route was declared and the dispatcher was assigned to that particular route, the dispatcher moves on with the delivery from the source and the destination from the predefined path. Okay. Once all the safety nodes defined on that predefined path were checked for the safety based on the real-time analysis. We considered, as most of the news that we get is mostly from either Twitter or any other forms of social media, or we get through news. And also, we also included the weather, because in terms of, some places where there is extensive rainfall, we need to ensure that the road is safe and the delivery is on time. So we integrated these three APIs: news, the social media, and weather. So we can ensure that the route on which the dispatcher is currently going on, whether it is safe or not. So before it reaches the next node, we can ensure the safety beforehand. And so we can manage the delay if any delay is occurring. So this was our workflow diagram basically. You might not be able to see that, but it was divided into three parts. The user, like the customers who wants to deliver something, the dispatcher will take the parcel from the sorting hub source to the destination sorting hub, and the third was the admin. Admin is basically a governing authority of India Post, which can monitor all the parcel deliveries and ensure that they are on time on.
Okay, so this sounds interesting. So, how does the work on ground? How does that take place? Like, for example, using your website, using your application. I mean, how do I, make use of that?
I would like to start with the user part. Okay, so whenever a user comes to India post office, right? All the parcels. Suppose the user wants to send a parcel from Delhi to Mumbai. So all the parcels that are received at the post offices at Delhi will be passed on to the sorting hub of the Delhi. So all the parcels going from Delhi to Mumbai or on any way in between will be collected together, and a particular slot will be booked, and the dispatcher will be assigned by the India Post admin. So first, what our website will do, it will fetch all the orders from the sorting hub, the source sorting hub, which is for instance is Delhi. So it will all the fetch all the orders which are going from Delhi. It will assign a particular dispatcher, a unique dispatcher based on the particular time slot. So suppose I am a user and I have handed my parcel at 10 a.m. So my parcel will go to the next slot, which will be of 12 a.m. Suppose 12 p.m. and the dispatcher will take my parcel. And first of all, our algorithm that we have chosen will give an optimized path to the dispatcher, and that path will also be notified to the admin. So in case if any disaster is known beforehand, the admin can also contact the dispatcher, or the dispatcher can also contact the admin if any delays are occurring. So I'd like to ask Rizvi first, because he worked on the dispatcher part a lot, and so he can explain more better.
Okay.
So this was our landing page where the user would first land if we are using from the website. So he would get to choose the role according to whatever the role is, like the customer sorting hub admin and transport agency. So the customer will log as the customer, and so this is the track dispatcher page. So where we can enter the dispatcher ID, and it would show the different routes which are available for that dispatcher ID, and the safety index of all those routes, like whether it is safe or not based on the weather APIs, weather data.
Okay.
This is the dashboard which the admin would only see according to all the past deliveries completed, pending deliveries, new dispatchers which were assigned. And here top 10 dispatches by delay. Here the dispatches will be displayed, and we can directly mail the dispatches from this screen for the asking for the reason why they are why there is delay in the package or delivering the package. So this is the mail to the dispatcher in case of delay.
So basically, we are streamlining the process for India Post. As encountered, the India Post officials told us that the process is not that smooth. There are lack of communication between the dispatchers and the sorting hub, and the whole process, basically the route optimizations, and the whole process is little bit spread out on certain points, and it's like a manual work. Today also, it's basically based on manual work only, that the dispatcher, that the sorting hub sorts the order manually, and they are dispatched on the routes that are predetermined. India Post has its own routes which are placed by them. From past, they use only those routes. So these are predefined routes that India Post use for their travel. We are streamlining the process to make the process more secure and transparent, basically. So dispatchers and admins can connect easily. They can report their issues. They can report delays, and why delays can occur. We are providing facility to admin that why that route can't be used as they are. It's not safe. There are multiple reasons for that, as explained previously. There are weather issues or natural calamities, something like that, and yeah. So and efficient tracking too. Like we can get at the dispatcher dashboard, it is showing that according to our expected time of arrival, what delay that parcel has already caused. So yeah, so this actually helps in maintaining the overall data and actually help us to see that what in real time is causing the problem, basically. So which was not today present in the India Post.
Okay, great. So, what do you think by what percentage or by what level you can improve the services using your solutions?
The percentage by which we are trying to improve today's efficiency is pretty high. Like we are, as explained, like so many factors we have considered, including the weather and multiple modes. So many factors which are today manually being operational. So it's multifold. It's exponential improvement if we can improve. If we can implement this in real life in the India Post office, actually, then it can cause exponential improvement, and huge losses can be saved, which today happen because of these delays, which India Post has to face, basically.
Okay,
The
so
delays are basically caused due to that the orders are stagnant in a particular sorting up for days, and the delays keep on increasing until a particular dispatcher is dynamically allocated. So the main the loss is the time they lose, and we are definitely trying to improve it by rerouting and also choosing the best optimized route predeterminedly, because the routes that we are giving are first of all secure, and also based on the past data. Like suppose in the month of March, not in the month of March, but in the month of September, we know that there are several processions or Ganesh Chaturthi festivities that come along August and September. So there might be certain roads blocked due to that, and so we can dynamically allocate a particular another route for the transmission of the parcel, and it will efficiently improve the time as well as the cost, because if time is cost, the dispatch time is decreased, the dispatcher will reach early, and automatically the cost of handling everything will reduce. So
great.
yes, we think that the solution was basically made for India Post and its to improvement of its services.
Great, sounds very good. So now tell me, how ready are you? Like today, if this needs to be implemented, so are you ready for that to be able to execute this at ground level?
Actually, we implemented this on a small data set of cities. If we consider on ground level, as India Post operates pan India, and there are so many routes, so many cities, and n number of nodes we can make. So we just need a lot high computation power and basically the scalability we are talking. The solution is much scalable, but we need to try out that how can we scale it to such an extent as India Post, as I told, that it operates all over the India over so many nodes. So yeah, we need to look over the scalability at how can we scale this solution to figure out those many routes, to figure out this many data, as we are handling so much data in this solution.
Yeah,
This
of course.
solution requires training of ML models, and analyzing so much data. So yeah, to analyze that much data is the only barricade for implementing this solution in real life, which we are actively trying to implement and looking forward to if we get the opportunity.
Yeah, that is in fact my next question. How ready are you now, and what is the way forward from here? Where do you see this solution, landing? Are you in a stage where you can kind of monetize it? You can, turn this into a business, or maybe collaborate with some logistics partner and take their business further. So, what stage do you think you are right now, and what is the way forward?
Okay, so first of all, with whomsoever we collaborate, we first will need the data and the in lots of data of the parcels as well as the routes they are currently following on. So as we have worked under SIH, and it was a great opportunity to communicate with all the India Post officials as well, and seeing what they need right now. We have a current solution that might really and efficiently help them solve the current issues they are facing. And so we have also contacted with some of the India Post officials, and we definitely try to work with them as well. But we'll definitely also try to communicate and collaborate also with some of the logistics partners, if not possible with India Post, because this solution is definitely one of a kind, and we can definitely scale it up at least to an India level. Although it may take a little bit of time to training of all the models on all the cities of India, and even if we are planning to because India Post is not a small body, it works and transmits the parcels even overseas. So we'll definitely try to scale our solution will scale it up to that level, and we'll definitely try to collaborate with some of the logistics partner as well. And we do not try to make it as our own solution or as our own startup, because we depend on some of the factors like the dispatchers, the transport agencies, the collection of orders and all. So we'll definitely be look out for the collaboration part and not build anything on a own.
Right. So, what was the response, or what was the feedback from the India Post officials when they saw the solution? So, what did you get as response?
At the ACITE Center, during our finale, we also met with the engineers at India Post, and the certain administrative authorities as well. And the main problem, they told us that it was of the database. They lack a complete database of all the routes and the maintaining all the dispatchers and everything. So the feedback that we got from those authorities was, first of all, was our solution that we have included those self-learning part as well as the real-time data analysis part. Both these factors were very crucial for the solution, and it improved our solution to a very good level. And also the consideration of the real-time data like the social media, the weather as well as the news, all these three factors together was very unique, and they hadn't seen that before. And so it was our USP of our solution. And also talking with the in the last round, I would like to say that the sir told that a lot of manual work is done, and we were trying to optimize the route, everything by our own algorithm, which is trustable. It's not that we define route just by any logic. All the algorithms that we give, all the routes that we are giving, and the dispatcher location, everything is dynamic as well as trustable. So yes, that was our USP, and the feedback that we got was really good for all the integration of all these parts.
So it's very heartening to know that the feedback that you got was very positive. They found something unique in this. That's a very good sign for you, I think, because going forward they might contact you again and try to get more out of you, try to integrate your solution into their systems, or somehow be a part of this entire process that you built around. So that's very nice to understand. And I would wish you all the best in the future also, so that this solution actually makes a difference out there in the market, on the field, and helps a lot of people like us, common people like us, and makes our delivery systems more efficient. And I'm sure you're on the right path. As you've just said, the feedback from the India Post was very positive. They saw the solution as a unique one. So wonderful. Good job, guys. Congratulations on winning the SIH, as well as creating a solution which now I think would surely benefit a lot of consumers across the country. So thank you so much for joining us today here and sharing your innovation with us. All the best. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
The innovative idea of dynamic mail transmission with route optimization uses real-time data and smart algorithms to plan the most efficient delivery routes. It helps ensure faster, more accurate, and cost-effective mail delivery while improving tracking and reducing workload on delivery staff. We will share more such innovative solutions with you in the coming editions. Stay tuned.